Welcome to volume 34 of Nintendo Switch games that I definitely believe you should buy before they become rare and expensive. There's one game that recently released, which I'm incredibly stoked to talk about, and when we get there, you'll know. So, without further ado, feel free to sit back, relax, and let's dive into it. The first game I want to talk about today is Selfloss. So this is a unique indie game that delves into the themes of grief and mental health. Players navigate a beautifully crafted world filled with emotional storytelling and captivating visuals. The gameplay combines exploration with puzzle solving, encouraging players to reflect on their experiences. The art style is striking, often using muted colors to enhance the somber atmosphere. The sound design complements the visuals perfectly, creating an immersive experience that draws you into the protagonist's journey. While the game can be introspective, it effectively communicates its themes without feeling heavy-handed. The narrative unfolds gradually, making it a thought-provoking experience. Overall, Selfloss is a heartfelt exploration of loss and healing, appealing to those who enjoy narrative-driven games. It may not be for everyone, but its emotional depth makes it worth playing for those who appreciate storytelling in games. So yeah, this game is truly unique in my opinion. It throws you right into the game, no cutscenes, no story, nothing. I love when games do that. It immediately sparks a sense of curiosity and draws you right in. The graphics are beautiful and the gameplay is so fluid and smooth. I also like how in this game you play as an old man. He's got white hair and a full white beard. Cause usually in these kind of games you play as like a cutesy little character or a critter, but in this one you play as a full-blown old man, which I find really cool. There's another gaming YouTuber, her name is FemTrooper, and she recently made a video about how there's no video games for old people. Well, Miss FemTrooper, if you're watching this, here you go. And this one I definitely think you'll enjoy. So yeah, if you're into fun indie games with a really good story, not knowing what to expect next, with amazing gameplay and beautiful graphics, this game is definitely for you. And not to mention, this game actually won a ton of awards. I'm surprised not a lot of people are talking about it. So yeah, if you're into games like this is a great one that I highly recommend adding to your list. Game number 2 is going to be Vampyr. So this game is an action RPG set in the early 20th century London, where you play as Dr. Jonathan Reed, a newly turned vampire. The game beautifully blends exploration, combat, with a rich narrative, immersing you in a city struggling with disease and conflict. One of the standout features is the choice-driven gameplay. Your decisions affect the city and its inhabitants, making you weigh the consequences of feeding on people versus helping them. The moral dilemmas add depth and engagement to the story. The atmosphere is dark but somewhat cozy, with a strong emphasis on character interactions and lore. Overall, Vampyr offers a compelling mix of storytelling and gameplay, perfect for those who enjoy deep narratives and moral choices. If you're looking for a game that explores the complexities of being a vampire, this one is definitely worth a try. So yeah, this game is awesome. It really does feel like you're playing in an old school vampire movie from the early 20th century. It takes place in London, so you got the cool architecture, the cozy atmosphere, it's kind of dark aesthetic, almost gothic. It's really cool. And surprisingly, for how much is going on inside the game, it runs pretty smooth. So yeah, if you're into vampires, dark atmosphere, fun action RPGs, this game is definitely for you. Another great one that I highly recommend checking out. Game number 3 is going to be the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. So this is a unique and thought-provoking game that explores themes of choices and free will. As you guide the character Stanley through an empty office building, you encounter a narrator who comments on your actions, often with humorous and unexpected results. The Ultra Deluxe Edition adds new content and endings, enhancing the already rich experience. The game cleverly plays with players' expectations, often subverting typical game mechanics and storytelling. The game is visually simple but effective. The game's charm lies in its witty writing and voice acting. It invites players to experiment with choices, leading to both funny and profound moments. Overall, the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe is an engaging experience for anyone who enjoys clever storytelling and satire. So this is the game that I've had my eye on for quite a while now. I meant to play it on PC a few years back, but I just never got to it. And playing it now on the Switch, I gotta say, it runs really good and this game is awesome. It's truly unique. I personally wouldn't look too much into it, I would just hop right into it. That's the best way to go about it. Not knowing anything about it, just hopping right into it, It's gonna spark your curiosity, trust me. So this game originally released on the Switch, I believe 2 years ago, but it just finally got a physical release. So yeah, if you're into fun, backroom style indie games, this one's definitely for you. Another one that I highly recommend checking out. Game number 4 is gonna be a game that I've had on my wish list for quite a while now, and that game is Creaks. This game looks so cool. Creaks is a charming puzzle platformer that combines beautiful hand-painted visuals with an intriguing narrative. You play as a character who discovers a mysterious world filled with strange creatures and clever puzzles. The gameplay involves solving environmental puzzles to progress, often requiring you to think creatively about how to use the environment and the abilities of different creatures. The puzzles are somewhat challenging but satisfying, making you feel accomplished as you figure them out. The atmosphere is dark yet whimsical, enhanced by a hauntingly beautiful soundtrack that complements the art style. The story unfolds slowly, inviting players to explore and uncover secrets about the world. Overall, Creaks offers a unique and engaging experience for fans of puzzle games. Its artistic design and thoughtful gameplay makes it a delightful adventure worth playing. So yeah, if you know me, you know how much I love platform games, especially ones with really cool art styles. And this one definitely looks worth it. I will say this one's a bit up there in price already. So if anyone's already played this game, please let me know how it is. It looks so good. If you're into platform games, this is one that I highly recommend checking out for yourself as well. And last but not least, as you can tell by the thumbnail, the game is Darksiders. The reason being is that this game actually got a physical copy that was a misprint, where the Nintendo Switch logo was blacked out. And as a collector, that's really cool. I'm waiting to buy this game until I can find a misprint copy. So Darksiders is an action-adventure game that combines hack-and-slash gameplay with puzzle-solving elements. You play as War, one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, tasked with restoring balance after a devastating event. The game features a rich, post-apocalyptic world filled with engaging combat and challenging enemies. The controls are responsive, and the combat system allows for a variety of attacks and combos, making battles enjoyable. One of the standout aspects is the art style, which blends dark fantasy with comic book influences, creating a visually striking experience. The story is compelling, with themes of redemption and betrayal that keep you invested throughout the game. Overall, Darksiders offers a solid mix of action, exploration, and storytelling. It's a great choice for fans of action games looking for an engaging narrative and immersive gameplay. So yeah, this is another game that I've had my eye on for quite a while now. If anyone out there has played this game, please let me know how it is, because I really want to buy it. And if anyone knows where to find that misprint copies for a pretty decent price, please let me know. The one thing I find interesting about this game as well is that it kind of has World of Warcraft aesthetics, and I'm a huge World of Warcraft fan. So yeah, if you're into games like this is another one that I highly recommend checking out. And if you've heard about this game, or if you played it already, please let me know how it is in the comments below. So like always, we have a bonus game, which is the game that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, and that game is Tomb Raider Remastered 1 through 3. So this right here is the special edition, which is already going up in price on eBay if you notice. It's got that beautiful gold box. It also came with a steelbook. Let me grab that 1 second. Boom, there's the steelbook. That is beautiful. Tomb Raider 1 through 3 Remastered brings the classic adventures of Lara Croft to modern consoles with updated graphics and improved controls. These remasters captured the essence of the original games while enhancing visuals to make them more appealing to today's players. Each game features iconic locations, challenging puzzles, and engaging platforming gameplay. The remastered versions offer smooth controls, making it easier to navigate the environments and tackle tricky jumps. The updated graphics showcase the beautiful landscapes and detailed character models, breathing new life into the beloved titles. Fans of the series will appreciate the nostalgic feel while enjoying the enhancements. Overall, Tomb Raider 1 through 3 Remastered is a fantastic way to experience Lara Croft's early adventures. It's perfect for both newcomers and longtime fans to revisit these classic games. So ever since this game was first announced, I immediately had my eyes on it. So yeah, these remastered versions are so good, especially with the updated graphics. It looks amazing. And what's cool too is that you can bounce back and forth from the PS1 style graphics to today's modern graphics. One thing I will say is that if you're not used to the old school Tomb Raider controls, it's going to take a little bit to get it down. So don't get frustrated at first, just give yourself about 30 minutes to an hour, and you'll get the controls down. So yeah, if you're a 90s kid or you're just jumping into Tomb Raider for the first time, this is a great way to experience the first games. And I also highly recommend picking up the special edition if you can, because that's already starting to go up in price. So yeah, if you're into fun action-adventure games, this one definitely has to be on your list. You're gonna love it, I promise you. Alright, well there you have it. There's some more Switch games that I highly recommend picking up before they become rare and expensive. If there's other games you guys recommend that I check out as well, please let me know in the comments below. I'm into anything and everything the Nintendo Switch has to offer. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe. With that being said, hope you guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Happy gaming, and God bless. Peace.